as a woman. Reduce your voice. Wait your turn. Don't reach too far. Carry your siblings' future on your back. Be everything for everyone and nothing for yourself. How about we start telling women as a woman, politics is your business. Leadership is not beyond you and your voice is not yours. How about we pull ourselves from the sidelines, just up to the region, and take front seats with grit, competence, and hard work? How about we clap for her success without being her head straight? What if she shines? What if she chooses to rest? Rest is not laziness. This world already runs on the unpaid labor of women and still acts to me.
Your case is special.
Nigeria raises strong women and then tells them strength is not feminine. And what worse is we sometimes do this to ourselves. The voice that shrinks us sounds like us. It's time to wake up the sleeping giant within us. Encourage the woman. Give to one another. Open doors for her like the future is on the others. But it is. Shine the torch. And when she falls, don't become the wrong woman. You whisper her failure. Lift her like proof. Falling is not the end of the world. The woman, carry her name with dignity until she remembers she was never small.
Blast 98.3 FM, your generation radio, with another long stretch of today's hottest hits for all time.
There were mothers who taught daughters to look the world in the eye and not blink. Tell me then, who taught the world to shrink a woman and call it tradition? Who decided that her ambition was arrogance, that her anger was hysteria, that her brilliance was potential instead of power? Because long before you handed her a microphone once a year calling it International Women's Day, you handed her silence for centuries. And silence is storage. It is where revolutions go to sharpen their teeth. Before the world learned her name, she was already moving history. When the British entered Abeokuta, they did not anticipate market women organizing beneath head wraps. They did not anticipate Funmilola Ransom Kuti mobilizing thousands against unfair taxation, turning palm oil traders into political thunder. When apartheid tightened its fist, it did not anticipate mothers who would bury sons and still stand in the streets singing. It did not anticipate Winnie Madikizela Mandela becoming a storm and a symbol. When colonial armies marched through Dahomey, they did not expect to meet the Agoji, the women warriors who fought as an institution. When a young girl in Birmingham wrote in her diary, the war did not anticipate Annie Frank outleaving it in ink. When a girl in Pakistan picked up a pen, extremism mistook it for something small. They did not anticipate Malala becoming a global consequence. When science classrooms doubted her capacity, they did not anticipate Marie Curie splitting atoms and expectations.
So yes,
twice. They rose apart to stand up. She remained seated, and somehow the entire system lost its balance.
This is Blast the Urban 98.3, your generational radio. It's not a beautiful Monday morning. It's the 9th day of March 2026, and we're very excited to be here again today. It's another Business Monday right here on the Blast Rise with the Blast Risers, and this is where we spotlight conversations around business, around innovation, and in commemoration of the International Women's Day, we're proud I think this is a very proud moment.
It's a proud moment.
Very
Earlier in the
proud
morning, we're
moment.
talking about women
Yeah.
showing up and breaking barriers, and
Mhm.
we have some of them that have been doing so in the city of Ibadan. Because I mean, I think some people also like to believe that is Ibadan, so there's not a lot of people to look up to.
It's
You know,
the
there's not.
elegance of this woman for me. The elegance, the
I'm
class.
telling you, as people
The
are doing
finesse.
things, so people are doing
The
things.
finesse is, oh my God.
It's
I'm
very
like,
clear.
are we still in Ibadan right
Yeah,
now?
we're very much in the
Are we still in the city of Ibadan? I want to be sure that we're still in the city of Ibadan. Just
Because what do you mean this early in the morning? You already look this good. This early in the morning, they
Come
already
on.
look so good.
I like to celebrate these women especially. We have two women from two amazing industry, from the food industry and from the skincare industry here with us in the studio this morning. We have Regina Popoola, the CEO of Amololo Skin Clinic and Cosmetics. Thank you for joining us this morning, Ma.
You're welcome. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning to you. And of course, we also have
We have Ogunsanya Olayinka, the CEO of Fresh2Go.
yes,
Good
so
morning.
Good morning.
It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
so I do not say that we don't have home training.
Okay.
We did not forget. We did not forget that we have our resident guest in the studio with us, our business consultant and chief advertiser, right? Digital marketing advertiser here in the studio, our one and only Ambassador Dr. Adishola Adeyemi. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Of course, I know today is for the women, so
Yes,
so it's fine.
It's okay. I mean,
Yeah, what do you mean? Of course,
It's all right.
Of course, it is okay.
It's all right.
Thank you.
So one of the things we want to do with today's conversation is to show people the possibilities of what exists. And if we have women like yourselves who are joining us in the studio this morning who are making it happen right here in the city, we want to give women the opportunity to see that it is very possible, that they can dream big and become whoever they choose to be. So the conversation this morning would be more around your businesses, how you got into this business, the things that have made you who you are today. But I think should we do our rapid fire questions today?
Quickly.
Quickly.
Let's just do
do our
it quickly.
we do this thing
Just-
called rapid fire questions.
So you have to
And
pick.
just tell us this or
You have to
that.
pick a side.
Yes.
Of this or that. You don't say, oh, this too. Oh, maybe this one. You have to pick
You
one.
have to pick
definite
one. Okay.
All right.
Lagos or Ibadan?
Ibadan.
I like that there was
No time. Straight.
Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Are you the same people?
I'm not sure if you're pet people, but cats or dogs.
None.
Dog.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite city
Ibadan.
Ibadan.
What about in the world?
in the world?
In the world. Ibadan. For me.
In the world.
Mm.
Okay.
Ibadan is fine.
Mhm.
When
I make my money from Ibadan. This is the city that pays my bills. So
Ooh,
Okay.
so it's your favorite city.
that is understandable.
That's understandable. You wanted to say something. Where?
Maybe New York. Like
Ooh.
life. Lights.
Okay.
Also.
Okay. What was your first job? Do you remember your first job?
no, I never worked. I never got employed.
That's good. I like that.
Just started a business straight up.
Oh, wow.
Straight up.
Okay.
My first job was a telecommunication sales rep.
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
In the city?
No,
In
not
Ibadan.
in Ibadan.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I see.
Okay. All right. What makes you smile the most?
What makes me smile the most?
Don't say money. Don't say money.
You're around business, right?
Okay. Anything. It can be anything at all.
It could be anything.
Okay. You know, children can be hilarious when they say, when my children say
Mhm.
something really funny,
Mhm.
probably compliment my outfit.
Mhm.
I'll just be like, how old are you? Why are you being hilarious? Why are you getting all these words from?
Mhm.
But when it comes to business, when my customer, sends a review,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I'll just
That's
smile and I'll
great.
just
Okay.
What made me smile the most is finding value in what I do. When people send me review and I see I make people happy with their skin, makes me
Wow,
smile.
that's
That's
good.
good. That's
I
good.
know you both are like very upward mobile women, but I really want to find out heels or sneakers.
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 Obvious. It's obvious. He's wearing sneakers right now, so it's obvious.
Looking for comfort.
Okay.
Okay. What are 3 things you cannot live without?
My phone,
Okay.
car,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and family.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
I like.
tough.
For me, family,
Okay.
sunscreen,
Okay.
Oh, nice. You went there.
and my phone.
I am phone. That's really interesting. Now, what's the best piece of advice you have received as a woman?
It will be from my husband.
Okay.
One day he told me that I can be whoever I choose to be.
Hmm.
That there is no NO in my word. Whatever I want to achieve, yes, I can
That's
actually
huge.
do it.
Yeah.
That's
And,
huge.
that will be from my mom.
Okay.
She's always the one advising me every now and then that, you know, eyes on the deal,
On the goal,
plans,
Mhm.
because my mom can be very hardworking.
Yeah.
So I draw a lot of inspiration from her. She'll be like, you see what I'm doing? You have to, as a woman, know what you want in life and you go for it.
Last question before we get into the conversation. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I am beautiful, I am bold, and I am a go-getter.
That's good.
Yeah.
I am focused,
Mhm.
I'm ambitious, and I'm audacious.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm.
I
Love it.
like where the
I like that.
conversation is starting from this morning, because you are women who, a lot of people in the city are very aware of their businesses. You know, people see your businesses on the internet. You become a part of the identity of the city as business owners in the city. And we're celebrating that with you this morning. But I'd like you both to walk us as quick as possible through how you got into this. How did you turn this idea into a passion that finally became a business?
Okay. Fresh2Go started from just a simple passion. It was shortly after I had my first son, and my husband does not support the 9 to 5. He doesn't like it. So as of that time, when I, gave birth, I told him I like to be a career person. I like to be in the office space.
Yeah.
But he does not like it, maybe because that's where he works. So he does not want that from me. When I wanted to get a job, he didn't want to support me. He didn't assist me at all. And that was about 2 months after I had my first son. So he said, just go and sit down at home and take care of your child. But I am a great fan of smoothie. I love smoothies so very much. And you know this thing that kicks in young ladies' head. After giving birth, you want to quickly snatch back. So I started working out. When I was working out, there's no juice, there's no smoothie that I can, support my workout with. That I will have to probably go to Lagos. Then when I go to Lagos, that's where I get to see very nice smoothie to get. So when I started working out, I started meeting, I'm meeting people at the gym already. So I'm just like, this smoothie, I started making smoothie at home. I'm not like, this smoothie I'm making at home, and I'll take it to the gym, and my friends will be like, let me have some. They'll drink it, they'll be like, wow, this is nice, this is good. Why can't you start selling? I just got home, I told my mom that, I was not working. My husband said he doesn't want me to work. I told my mom, this is what I want to start. And she's actually the number one person that, say, okay, let's start this. So I'll go to the market, get fruit, prepare smoothies, take it to the gym, voila, it has finished. The quest started coming up, the demand, the reception, everything started getting so interesting. So I started producing smoothies, 20 bottles daily, 500 naira. I'll finish it, and that's like 10,000. I increased the bottle to 40. So if I did finish selling at the gym, I'll take to offices. So then my husband got me what's the name of this car? This small car, Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just put the smoothie in my booth. I'll go from office to office, and that was how that was what bettered Fresh2Go actually, and people started buying, and it grew into our first outlet.
That's amazing.
And that was how it all started.
Wow. That's an incredible journey.
From just the simple.
And right now, Fresh2Go is almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Almost everywhere in the city.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So skincare for me is close to what she said. Skincare for me started from me looking for solution to my problem. From secondary school, I've always had acne. So it was really bad that I share this story a lot, that my mom goes to church to pray that something is definitely wrong. So it affected my self-esteem. When your parents will go and do this, and I'll be like, can you wait till evening? I don't want people to see my face. So I started looking for answers. Very young, I started looking for answers. Then in secondary school, I remember saving money to buy skincare. So when I have the opportunity to learn, I'm like, okay, I know people are in this situation like me. They are looking for answers. Why don't I be the ambassador to look for solution for them? So by looking for solution to my own skin issue, I started saying, okay, I'm seeing results, and I like learning. I love learning. Every day I'm learning. Every day I'm looking for answers. Every day, some people say it's just too much for me. So when I'm going around looking for solutions, I learned that, okay, I can do this, I can miss this, I can add this to this, I can go to this school. So I started building on learning. And one day I say, okay, now I'm getting a result, not the whole result that I needed, but at least I'm getting results. So let me share this. So I started among my friends. I can still remember we started 14 years ago.
Wow.
I was doing test run with my friends and family. Yes, I will miss this. I will give them. Is it okay? It's not okay. Let's adjust it. Let's do this. Let's do it. So we started 14 years ago, and 2014, I started a business in skincare.
This is incredible. I think one thing that both of you have said is that, and nobody should miss that, is that you were solving a problem. There was a problem that needed a solution, and you started thinking of, instead of complaining about the problem, you sourced for a solution, and that became a business. This is incredible.
And I also like that. I think that for both of you also mentioned something about self-esteem. You talked about wanting to snatch back right after you give birth, which of course we know affects a whole lot of people. And you also talked about, the acne, which also is something that affects a lot of women. I want us to talk about some of the challenges that you face, but I also want to talk about the importance of finding finding yourself. Because if you had not decided that, okay, I'm going to look for a solution to this problem, your self-esteem would have been so affected that your business would probably not become a thing. Your business would probably not become a thing as well if you didn't have that problem with your, self-esteem, trying to snatch back and whatever. How important is it for women to find themselves? How important is it to find themselves so much that they become confident and then, it shows up in the work that they do? How important is it?
Yeah, it's very important. Because for women, we already have our limitations. Either we like it or not. We have 4 cycles in a month. Hormonal, luteal phase, everything affects us. So we are going through 4 phases in a month. Forget about the society. Forget genetics.
That's like personal.
Because you are a woman, you are going through a lot. This will affect your skin, your self-esteem, the way you react. Sometimes you will be so pleasant and be like, no, she's pleasant. And sometimes you will be so angry and they'll be like, why is she like this? It's because of what you are going through. So you need to find yourself through all these phases. It is very important. If nobody is giving you your flower, give yourself the flower. You are going through a lot. Don't let it affect you. I tell people, don't look like your problem. You don't have to come out and say, okay, today I'm having cramps and I have to throw it on everybody and everybody must feel it. No, you have to find yourself. You have to grow for you. Let it be the focus that I'm doing this for me. So you'll be able to grow eventually.
So it is actually very important to find yourself as a woman. And you should, as a woman, you should try to push yourself outside the box. There are some things that, even if people say it is kind of difficult to achieve, you should at least, there's no big deal in failing. We learn from failing. Do you understand? So we should always, any idea that is coming to your head as a woman, once think about it. Think of how you can do something different from what you're doing yesterday. And, from in the process, you will either fail or, scale through. So in the process of failing, you even think of what happened? Why was the failure? And then you come up with ideas. As a woman, it is important to just think outside the box, evolve, and through this process, you'll definitely find yourself.
This is really
interesting. Now let's talk about challenges, because I know that one thing that business owners talk about, I think for anybody is that once you want to do something.
Sorry, Stamina, just before we go into the challenges, I wanted to also just add that one of the things I picked from what you've both said is that it's possible that you are the one having that problem, and that is from where the product comes from. And a lot of women are not sensitive to that fact. That do you understand? You know that I have issues with this. Like she had the issue with the skin, and then she could see or try to create a product out of it, which now started to help other people that had that issue. So what I'm saying is, don't sleep on the fact that you're not the only one having that issue.
Yes,
right? Your child is not eating well. There are people that have that same issue, but if you can create the product out of that problem you think you have, you start selling it to other people. She wanted to snatch back, right? And for her, she felt like, okay, what can I do? And she found out that there's a product I can create now that is helping a lot of people. I mean, there's hardly a day that passes by without my wife asking me to buy smoothie for her from Fresh2Go. So I'm trying to say that there are people who, alongside their journey now, they now see a need for that product every day. But because she found that product out of the problem she had. So you're listening, don't sleep on that problem you're having. Instead of crying and wailing and saying, oh, my life is ending, or this is bad, or this is terrible. What can come out of that problem that can eventually make money?
Definitely. So now let's move on to the challenges and how there's some things that just make you feel like, oh, go ahead or go. I'm on my way home. I'm not doing this anymore.
Even with these challenges, also tell us like how you were able to like overcome those challenges. Yes. Can you help us move closer to the mic? Yes.
Challenges right now, mostly they are unexpected issue. They will just surface. Because
unpredictable.
Unpredictable, yeah. Because talking about inflation is not just about Fresh2Go. We already know how to do inflation in prices. As a business, you should know how to manage all of that. You should know how to be able to sort all of that. Since it's not just the inflation is not just about Fresh2Go, it's a general problem.
Yeah.
So when we're now talking about challenges in the Fresh2Go business, most importantly, they are unexpected issues. So they just call me, MD, the generator, and
you made a video about that.
Yeah, I saw a video about that.
And I'll just be like, take for instance, this ASMO that we just opened, they just called me that the roof. I paid a lot of people. I paid workers to do all of this. A month after, the roof is already leaking. Rain entered. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I won't allow that weigh me down. Definitely, we are not giving up. We have to tackle the situation as it comes. Do you understand? I'll just, go and fix it and make sure it is properly done. So challenges are most of the time unexpected issues. Then fine, inflation in price. You know how to manage all of that. So manage them. When talk about fruit has season. Sorry, 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fruit has season. Now sometimes our fruits are very cheap and available.
Yeah.
So we don't complain to anyone at that time. When we are able to make enough profit.
Yeah.
And when it is expensive, we also deal with it. But one thing I would also talk about challenges in my business is scarcity. That scarcity. Sometimes apples may not be available in the market for a very long time, or even pineapples. So what I'll do, I have up to like 5 suppliers. At least if one supplier has exhausted their own stock, I won't be totally stranded. So it has to do with plan. As the challenges come up, have a well-structured plan to tackle them as a business owner. You don't put your head in one basket as a business owner. You have options. So when all of these challenges, scarcity, inflation, or probably something somewhere happen, there's structure. GM, call this, let's get it solved immediately. As a business owner, you have a mind of your own, like a man. You chase whatsoever happen and think of the next solution right immediately.
I want to ask you this, Ma, and it's directed to you because I've been in this city for a while, and I've seen your growth in your business. And honestly, I'm one of the biggest admirers of what you're doing. But my question is, what's the biggest challenge that Fresh2Go has had that, of course, I know you've mentioned some, and yes, you're right, but I want to hear one of the biggest challenge you've had that that this one, it shook me seriously, but I stood.
Okay. For that, I am someone that likes to position my brand in, when you look at all the Fresh2Go stores, they are located at very strategic locations, like Ibito Mioto Mafigo location. Sorry to you.
No, sorry.
That's the type of location where the government will say this. I just want
that's the place. Yes.
Because it's not just about social visibility.
Yes.
As I'm doing it online, I make sure that our stores are easily accessible and visible. Even if you are not a customer, you can actually tell that you've seen Fresh2Go at a lot of locations.
Yeah.
So in the process of trying to get a store at this location, take for instance Dugbe.
Mm.
Can you see that it's just fresh to go, directly opposite Central Bank? If you go there from now to tomorrow, they would not allow you. It's not like some people have not been there. A lot of people has contacted me. When we were doing that place, the GMD of Odua, Odua is owned by Odua. One of them is owned by probably 6 states or 5 states there about Ogun.
Yeah.
So their GMD stopped us for a very long time. So I was already, in fact, I have lost hope. I thought we're never going to do it, but then I still didn't relate. That's like a very big challenge.
Wow.
Because we already built it up to, we're almost opening, and they said we should remove all of those from there. Yes, it's not Dubai alone. I had that challenge at Akobo. So because of the kind of location I want for my business, and location is one thing that is doing it for Fresh2Go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we talked about that on our program. We talked about how being strategically located align with your business.
Look at where Bodija is.
Yeah.
You understand? So, in fact, I have lost hope. I thought it was never going to happen, and I just kept pushing. Trying to look for ways out, and God did. So that's like my biggest challenge, and it is because of the locations I like for Fresh2Go.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Challenges is part of business. If you are emotional, I don't think you can do business.
By the time we say we should become emotional with business.
You have to test a lot of
There are a lot of things I've done.
The truth is, if you are too emotional, you can't do business
at all,
because you wake up with something that you never
expect.
Something that in your widest dream you think it can never happen, and it will just come face to face. You come face to face with it, so you have to deal with it immediately. Not even okay, let me think about it. You cannot think about it. It will affect everything. Okay, waking up to, I got to work and they said my meter is bad. It blew up. The generator won't start. I had a full day booking. That's weigh me down. But I have to look for immediate. It's not like I have to go and think about it. I have to look for immediate solution to that problem.
And I'm telling you the problem, you're thinking of the solution.
Either you are buying a generator or you are borrowing. So the challenges of looking for, some people think, okay, is when you are looking for fun, is when you are trying to be customer. Those ones are part of it. Those ones are the regular ones that will come. There are some challenges that you don't even. Okay, today there is an app today that is teaching people something else about skincare. People already have a mindset. They are coming to you, but they already have a mindset.
That they've read on their own.
They are read on their own. No matter what you think you know, cannot change their mindset. How do you tackle somebody that has Google, ChatGPT, that app, friends, and you think, okay, I've trained, I've learned, and they come to you and they started asking you some questions. I will be like, how do I do this? This app challenges you have to provide immediate solution to. So that's what I called challenges. The regular ones of looking for fun, looking for this, it is already there, is in business. But the one that will face you right there, and you have to tackle it right there and then. Those are the challenges.
This is interesting. I like that you have not made the regular challenges to be the big deal, but to talk about the things that require you to think on the spot as a business owner. But as a business owner in the city of Ibadan, what has been the ecosystem like for your business? Has it been?
How has Ibadan been?
Yes.
Because that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people have issues with.
We see investors. Now we're seeing a lot more investors coming into the city. We're seeing that happening, right? We're seeing that the government is also opening some of its government-owned properties to telling business investors, you know what, we want a mall here, we want a hospital here, we want this here, right? But at the beginning, when you started your business, what was the environment like? You know, it's different when you start small and you're making those small sales. But at the point where you're looking to scale your business, how favorable was it in the ecosystem here in Ibadan?
Okay. Scaling of business here in Ibadan, business that started out of passion, the growth was organic. So that's why, sorry to deviate a bit. So that's why I'm going to advise anybody that wants to start business, just start organically. Even if you have the fund,
the money
to start with a mall, and you are going into a new business you really don't know about, you have to actually start small and learn on the business. So for me, starting business in Ibadan, when I started, it was organic. The growth was just slow, gradual. So I realized that before, people had already accepted the product. There's already demand. There's already customer. So I realized that the next thing for me was already favorable at that time. The next thing for me to do is, expand the business. Think of an outlet, because people would always ask, apart from this money, where can I get this product? I'll just be like, till tomorrow morning. Which is not okay for a business that people are already receiving, loving, paying attention to. So it was indeed favorable for me growing business in Ibadan, because I started at my pace. I didn't rush anything. I paid attention to what customers are saying about the product. And that was what grew into the first store. And because the products were reasonably priced, at first, a bottle of smoothie that we sell how much today? 5,000 today was 700 naira when we started. Yes, it was 700 naira because I was preparing those products from my kitchen. The only thing I need to do is, get fuel into the can, materials. So it was easy. But when we started getting stores, the way you want to be approached is the way you appear. I want people to see my product and you'll be like, feel safe and comfortable having that product. So I decided to say, okay, we're going to have space at the mall, which the rent does not come cheap at all. Do you understand? So we grew into having stores, and the reception was there. People are loving it. So I would say, growing a business in Ibadan and you want it to really go with the flow of the ecosystem in Ibadan, it has to be reasonable price. The smoothie we sell 5,000 here in Ibadan today are being priced at probably 8,000, 10,000 in Lagos. Yes, but because of our environment, and you still want to encourage people, to stay healthy, have access to affordable healthy drink. So we have to reasonably price this product, and we make sure it match the ecosystem of our city. And that's what is probably doing it for us.
I know for skincare, it's a whole.
I mean, I think we've had an episode where we discussed about that, and we mentioned skincare, how everything is different.
Yeah.
So talk to us.
In skincare, it's definitely different, because you are not doing anything different from what they are doing in Lagos. You are buying the same product. You are giving the same value,
or even doing more stuff.
Even doing more sometimes, because you want to encourage them. Skincare, when I started, was not that popular. It's not like today that everybody is on social media, everybody is doing skincare. So when I started, it was me giving my all. It was me trying to convince you why you need to do this. It was me putting effort. It was me putting money even when I'm not getting the profits. It was me trying to encourage, like I say, skincare is not gender-based. It was me trying to encourage a man to at least moisturize. You need this. So skincare is definitely different. You have to put in more work. You are so in Ibadan, growing a skincare brand in Ibadan. It took me time. It took me a lot of training. It took me, this training leads to people trusting me. It took me trying to go outside Ibadan for Ibadan to see me.
Wow.
Yes.
That's tough. That's a lot of money.
I will give you an example. I am on Instagram. People see me. And one day, somebody saw my space and saw my post and was like, do I need to go to this place? No, I don't want to. Everybody is just missing what they like. And I posted a video of me planning a pop-up clinic in London.
Wow.
She saw that video and she's like, somebody that can that is planning a pop-up clinic in London. Definitely she knows what she's doing. I already knew what I was doing. I don't need to convince you with that. So it took me going to international schools to build that trust, because skincare is really about trust. It's the largest organ in your body. You cannot just
And you don't want
trust
to flip it around.
anybody.
Yeah.
You cannot just gamble.
Mhm.
So you need to trust this person that, okay, this person is saying do this. I need to trust you. So it took more of me.
Wow.
It took more of giving. Yes, I'm gaining from it today, but it took more of giving before I got to this.
I think I want to ask something with relation to skincare. How do you help? Because again, the mentality of people in Ibadan with regards to skincare is not so great, right? People feel like, oh, why should I pay this amount for just skincare products? Why do I need to pay this exorbitant amount to visit yours? I mean, again, you charge people for consultations and say, oh, we have to consult where we talk about your skin, this and that. You're like, just give me cream and soap, let me go. You know, how have you been able to manage the mentality of people in the city with regards to your business? I mean, for Fresh2Go, I know it's a different thing entirely, because people feel like it's food, it's what I'm putting into my stomach. And a lot of times people don't think twice when they want to buy food. So if you're like, maybe it's me that want to eat it, I will spend it. But when it comes to skincare, some people can be, let me just get a nice cream and just rub it, you know. So how do you manage that mentality of the people in the city? How do you create, how does it work for you?
I would say thank God for social media. Now people are more aware about themselves. The problem has been there. We are not just aware of it. You can tell if what you got yesterday, the skincare you got yesterday, is bad for you. So starting from doing this business in Ibadan, it was not like that. But now I'm relaxed. I know that you know what the problem is. So I just need to put a little effort to convince you more. So I will say, yes, Ibadan is not that open to skincare, but it's getting better. I'm surprised a lot of men that come for skincare consultation, I'll be like, wow, in this city.
Men.
Yes.
In Ibadan.
Yes. When I started,
why they come out?
let me tell you something.
I'm surprised.
Let me give you an instance.
Okay.
When I started my new branch, Yagoku branch,
Okay.
70%, the first 6 months, and I'm not joking, 70% of our clients were, my husband was passing through, he said I should come.
Wow.
Men were coming, I have skin tag, I want to remove. I'm bringing my girlfriend, what can you do for her? And I was shocked. I did not believe it. I have to look at the data that, am I sure of what I'm saying? Men are opening up, even when they are not doing it for themselves, they are doing it for their wife, their mother.
Right.
They want to keep their people happy. So men are opening up. So is a growth. When we know that Ibadan is big. When you are saying they are not opening up, you will be surprised.
Wow.
You'll be surprised. This day people are opening up. People are coming to the clinic, and you will be like, wow. So this person, I meet people daily, people that I would never, you see, market women that you think that they don't bother, they don't know, they don't think. They say, there's something they call concern screen. What do I, especially because of my location and in between the airlight and the, I strategically put myself in that place. I want people coming from Agbeni, people coming from Yagon. My skincare brand is for everybody. You will come to my establishment, get something. It's not, yes, high-end, yes, middle class, yes, low class. You will get something. So they are opening up. Yes, I will not say Ibadan is blessed.
Okay.
I'm reaping from the fruit of Ibadan.
Wow.
Okay.
I like this conversation, and I want us to
And that's,
digital.
we need to change, of course, before we move on, we need to change a lot of mindsets about people in Ibadan. You know, we need to change a lot of mindsets. A lot of people want to start businesses, especially women, and they're like, will they buy it? Am I sure this? Does Ibadan have? In fact, I had a discussion with a certain big brand. I don't want to mention their name. Very big burger brand in Lagos, and they're asking me, we want to come to Ibadan. Are we going to sell? Like, you are joking, no? People are still asking me this right now when Ibadan is getting, I mean, the reception to people spending their money now is a lot different from what it used to be. Before now, you find people not wanting to spend on certain things, But right now, people are going as big as you want, and that's because we have a lot of inflow of people coming in from Lagos now.
Yeah.
There are people who work in Lagos. They live here. They can move. The road is good, and for a lot of people, it makes sense. So if you're thinking, do I need to start this business, or am I going to get reception?
Yeah.
Start it. You may never know.
Absolutely.
You may never know.
Well, I know for some of your businesses, you started before there was like a huge impact of where social media could drive sales. How has that changed or helped you scale in terms of business? In terms of now that we have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you can put ads on this platform. How have they influenced your marketing strategy in terms of how you're marketing your business now?
Now,
Yes.
it's a social media world, and we're grateful to God for that platform. So it makes it actually not, let me not say very easy, but easy if you have not been lazy about it. If you have the ability to show up every day, and you have the ability to speak confidently about your product on social media. So it's a lot of advantage right now. Unlike before that, when I started, I'll have to, go from office to office, talk about your product. But today, if you start your business and you have that confidence to be able to speak up confidently, communicate value about your product, it is a lot easier and better.
Okay.
So, like I said before, social media has really helped. Starting a business, you have to know when to grow, when to scale.
Yeah.
You will not say, okay, because where I am is not there, so you limit yourself to what is available. Learn to prepare yourself for the growth that is coming.
Ooh, prepare yourself for the growth that
prepare yourself
coming.
Because the growth is coming. It will. It's your passion. You've put in the work. It will come. So you have to prepare. Don't wait until then. Yeah, I have prepared for this time, even when social media was not there. I will go into the market. I'll see a woman say, no. I remember meeting a woman in Dubai. I didn't even know she was that big. And I'm like, your skin is good, Oma. But do you know this, your leg? I can do something about it. There was no social media. One-on-one. And she's like, hey, do you know what I use? Do you know what I buy? Do you know what I do? I'm like, okay, I'm giving you this product for free. I don't stay in Lagos. I said, I will send it to wherever you are. She said, I'm in Port Harcourt. And I sent it to her for free. I paid for the logistic and everything. And she used it. And right there and there, she will buy my product, put it in her house, give to people, and tell her, when you finish using this,
Go and
buy from this person. Then it was only Facebook. I joined a group. We used to call it Female in Nigeria. There was no Instagram. But I had prepared for this. So I joined that group. We always speak out. We go for seminars. We do hangouts. And one day somebody posted a picture on Facebook. Hangout from Ibadan. Yes, this same Ibadan. There was Female in Nigeria branch in Ibadan. People don't understand it. Because it was not popular. But I saw future in it.
Yeah.
So during this hangout, they posted my picture. I'm like, no, who's this lady in low cut, beautiful? No, she's supposed to be in Lagos, not in Ibadan. And I'm like, what do you mean? Why should I be in Lagos? Okay, they're going to invite me to Lagos hangout. So I went for Lagos hangout. I met people, I connected. And from there, I met someone that started buying from me. And one day I'm like, she's in London. And I sent her a message. This was 2016. And I sent them a message, I'll be coming to London. No, if you need something, I can bring it for you. She said, are you coming to London? Yes, you are coming to my house. I'm like, I don't know you. She said, you are coming to my house. And I went to London, and this woman created the office space in her house for me because she has been using my product. Told her friend to come and consult me. I was not even a licensed esthetician then.
Wow.
So that's why I said, prepare for the growth that is coming. Don't wait because you are in Ibadan. Yes, people say that a lot. They'll be like, no, I don't need to do this. You need to do it. The growth is coming. Prepare for it. So now, social media, I might not be that all out. I'm busy. I have people that I'm consulting with, people that have never met me before, people that trust me, even when I started writing label that I was not even printing. I was writing with Biro on my product outside Ibadan. So I have prepared for that growth, selling my product even beyond Nigeria.
Start small, think big.
That's it.
Yes, start small, think big. The growth is coming, and you will be left there if you are not
When you
prepared.
go forward. If you're just joining the conversation, this is still the Blast Rise on Blast Urban 98.3. It's exactly 7 minutes past 10, and we have Regina Popoola, and we also have
Olayinka of Fresh2Go,
of Ogunsanya of Fresh2Go here in the studio with us. And we're talking International Women's Day, celebrating these amazing women, sharing their story. And I really, really hope that you are writing down
things down.
Just things down. No,
we need to bring both of you back.
Because
That's
honestly, I wanted to just ask before Dan said was for two of you now. I want to ask if you were to start again in the business you're in, will you start online or would you start physical with a store? I know you already have stores, but if you were to start again, would it be online or physical?
Would it be online?
Yeah, would it be starting on social media or starting physical, or getting a store?
Not having a physical store.
Yeah.
Should start again. Should it be online or physical store? In today that we have, like this era, I'll start physically.
Okay.
I'll start with a physical store. Position my store in a place where it is visible to people. Yeah, so I'll start physically because online growth can make you, and it can even expose you if you are not well structured. Yeah. At a point when Opeyemi posted our brand, Opeyemi Farmer King, so it was because we had already gotten to that level.
Yeah.
We could test and provide and make products available for that kind of growth, for that demand. Because when he posted about our shawarma and parfait, my stars were like, we'll supply some products. The next minute, our yes was like, MD, it has finished. It has finished. I'm just like, what kind of? We had to quickly replenish the store, supply them with enough material. But because of the situation we have today with internet, not situation, but the way it is, a post can actually go viral. You know, so your product can go viral, and when there is demand, if you are not prepared for that growth, or talk of Valentine's Day, you would have collected a lot of food boxes, and you just see that there are a lot of orders, and you cannot, if you are not well structured, you will definitely mess up. At the point I stopped taking orders on Valentine's Day, I would just say, let people come and buy at the store. Because a lot of people want to get their order at the same time. So for online, I would advise that you practice offline, understand your game, start small, have a physical store, because you will be trusted. There are a lot of people that has come to me. They want us to, from diaspora, they want us to deliver stores to their parents. And they've even told me, because we have physical store, we have where they can actually locate us when they are, looking for us. So today I would start with a physical store. I'm not going to abandon online. But if I want to start a business, I would start offline, understand my game, try to understand the process before taking it online. So that's it.
I would say because of the business we do. So I understand where she's coming from, because this is edibles, this is food. People have to see what they are buying. They need to. Me, I will say online. I actually started not on the social media, but I didn't start with having a big store.
Okay.
Something like that will help people going into business. It depends on the kind of business you're doing, but it will help you. It helped me. I started so small, even when I had the capacity. When I started, I could afford to get a space, a big space. But I'm new here. I need to build trust. So I started small. That was why when my growth came, people were surprised, because some people are getting to know me now. And I will tell people I'm 12 years in skincare business. They'll be like, how, when? I've been selling on Facebook since 2014. Yeah, so I started online. I started from Facebook. I started from my friends, started from colleagues. Then I went for training, bigger training, putting more. Then I opened a store. I already built a brand. People already know Amololo. So when I opened the place, they said, "Oh yeah, you are the Amololo." So it's not something that when people come to me and say they want, I didn't spring up on people. When people come to me, they want to open spa, they be like, "I have the money." I'm like, "You don't need the money. You need the training. Go for training. Skincare is bigger than what you think. You cannot just wake up and be doing it. So you have to go for the training." So I built a brand online. I went for the training. Then I opened up a physical store.
Wow, this is really incredible.
Wow.
Because at the core of the question, you have spoken about structure and how it's important to like build structure, have a system that already works before the exposure and the big break would come. Because if the big break comes and you're not prepared, it can crash the business. And this is really, and just in tailoring that same question around that line, if you were starting all over again, what is something you would do differently from when you started that time that you're going to do differently now that can help your business maybe even 10x what it used to be? If you were starting all over again, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? I'm starting all over again. What will I do differently? Because the way I started, I felt I really don't think I missed anything out. I started very small. I understood my product. I made sure there was already demand. And in fact, I did flyers. I take flyers to the gym, to offices. When it's Ramadan season like this, I cut fruits, portion them, take them out to sell. So, and I made sure that the growth was organic. Everything was just unfolding as the business moves. So if I'm to start all over again, what would I do differently?
You're not sure of any fun.
All right. I wouldn't say I would, because there was even fund then, but I would advise anybody starting a business, you start small, master the art, master the process, be sure that you have audience. You want to sell.
It's not just about pouring money into it.
No, I see people, some people will just start salon. They'll put a lot of equipment to it, and you don't know about the business. You think you don't bank on other people when it comes to your business. No, I won't advise anybody to say, okay, you have money and you could afford to make a big salon, provide all the equipment, and you don't have the basic knowledge about it. No, the staff will start toying with your emotions. Yes.
Oh, we're going to talk.
We're going to have to ask.
You don't have the know-how. So if I'm to start now, I'll start the way I started. Let's just put it that way.
That's good. That's good. Means you started well.
Yeah, I'll start the way I started. I didn't jump any process. Everything was just organic. My friend, a business owner too here in Ibadan, in fact, Bankilola. Every time we're talking, it's just like we're opening the same face at the same time. We could be on WhatsApp for an hour. We'll just be discussing. Sis, do you know that it is business is the name that is different. Business is business. We will encounter almost the same thing in our own way. Yes, as a business. So if I am to start all over again, I'll just start the way I started.
All right.
Thank you.
So if I'm to start again, I will invest in people.
Invest in people.
Yes.
Okay.
I started alone. I was trying to build a brand, and I was thinking, okay, I can do everything myself. So now I'm looking for a lot of people that I think would have helped me. I will start one by getting a mentor. Yes, I missed that process. I started from, okay, I can do it. Let me go and learn about it. And I will start a business with it. No. I will start by first getting a mentor, putting myself in their shoes. Yes, like I said, skincare is different. You cannot know it all. I will look for a mentor in my line of business, putting myself in their shoe and grow alongside with their vision. Yes, because that affected me. I already built a brand. I already learned about it. I already have the customer. But now I think what I'm lacking is a mentor. And I should have started from there.
Mm.
I could have, but I was not looking at that direction.
Yeah, you're right.
So now I think starting again, I will look for a mentor.
Mm.
As I'm training about the aesthetic part, I'm training about the business and the life part of my business. Yes.
Okay, I mean, I think that's a valid point, because honestly, in business, mentorship is very important too.
Yes.
And there are doors that your money will not open. That is the person you know, the people you know that will open those doors for you. I mean, there are situations where I've worked with people that, I mean, the very first time I worked with Osibanjo's daughter, Coin, she has a skincare business as well. The very first time I was going to work with her, it was Niger Brand Trick. And that was based off my relationship with her. So she just said, hey, Alpha, this girl wants to run ads. I've worked with her, do it, make sure you do it well. And that was it. And we just did. And I mean, most of the doors, and it's because I had chosen her as a mentor. Right? In the business space, I've seen her as someone who would mentor me. And so every time she just gets an opportunity, she just calls me and says, Alpha, they need this. Would you do it for them? Right? And these are big profile people.
Yeah.
So most of the big people on my portfolios, they are from relationships. They're not people that I told her to work with.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I think is very important. I mean, the marketing we did for Oloture, for Ebony Life movies, they were all from relationships. Somebody I just knew that we know each other. He just knew that, oh, you do this now. Alpha, can you do this for these people? They are looking for somebody, and that was it. So that's just to buttress what you said, that you see, mentorship is very important in business. Don't start on your own, because you would avoid the mistakes that person made.
Yeah.
Because that person will say, no, don't do it here. Don't employ this type of people. You would, because right now, which we're going to go into, one of the biggest issues we have in business now is staff theft. We talked about it in our we talked about it on here. Yeah, we have three episodes. We talk about staff theft. But I want us to, because both of you have businesses that are physical businesses. You have stores. Please, how are you dealing with staff theft in your business? In fact, the first place, do you experience it first? Because I want to know. That's a deep sigh.
Talking about staff theft, as a business that grew organically, I was so concerned about having customers. One. Then number two, when the business became something that grew into having a store, I was not particular about, in fact, then theft, I didn't even remember what theft was. I didn't even know theft exists. Because what will only cross your mind as a business owner is having to make sales, reception, having to do more for your business. What are the things you can also add to your business? So I didn't even remember anything called theft until it started happening. So as a business, when it happened, that reminds me of, okay, now that we have customers, now that audience is there, if you start a business organically, I think you'll be able to relate. Because at first, the first thing that comes to my mind is, having customers, quality your staff gives out is a lot important. So I didn't even think of theft until it started happening. And when it happened, I was weak. And I'm just like, okay, that's when structure comes in. So what can we do to prevent theft? So then I now think of, okay, structure. Then I now started taking my reconciliation seriously. For me, it is important if my customer gets the right quality of product that portray as standard. It is important in my mind, not like they are aware. I'm more concerned about what customer gets rather than theft issue. You are stealing from me, but at least the way people see the business from
the outside,
it is more important. And that was what I was busy working on, not knowing that something theft was already happening. So when I realized it has started happening, then we look at the structure. That's when I said, okay, as a business that has grown, okay, let's talk about structure. Then I got an accountant, then an auditor that comes to audit the business and that's it. Because for me, as the MD, till tomorrow, I'm still very particular about how, even because cost of material has even gone up now, that it's becoming unbearable anymore. You understand? I still feel it is very important for me to pay a lot of attention on what my customer gets. That's the utmost priority for me. But when it comes to theft, we talk about structure. We talk about, getting an auditor. Then we did a lot of things. So before we were giving them yogurt in a bucket, we scoop it. So I had to go look for things to portion, strict control over the material. And that was what we did.
Wow, this is incredible. From the way you said it, I can tell that it was a lot. It was a lot. You had to arrest someone.
Wow.
Did you fire anybody for it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Have to pay. Yes, definitely. I'll treat you like
it was so bad.
Hey, thief is a thief now.
It's been so bad that they have to even pay and get arrested.
Yeah, we had to spam their account number. We saw a lot of money, about $1 million.
What?
Definitely.
That was left thief. Yes, it needs to be involved.
Theft is real. Theft is real.
So invited police, they got them handcuffed. For others to learn. The other stuff. You can't just take it lightly. No, it's not. So please treat them like a thief that they are. I got them handcuffed, take them to the station. We checked their accounts. We saw the money, and there's no way they'll tell me. What are you saying? That is 3,500. That is 5,000. I can recognize our payments when I see them in their account.
There's a pattern.
Yeah. And that's how we now came up with. Please don't pay into it.
You have to put that.
Don't pay into personal account, because they can go to us. Now that there's even pay money point, they just use their phone number, put Fresh2Go account name, their personal account.
And you put Fresh2Go.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
Exactly. So
It's possible.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
Theft is everywhere.
Okay.
Theft is everywhere.
What's your experience?
My experience with theft is somebody that was, she was not stealing from the physical goods.
Okay.
She was not even, the theft was so perfect that I was surprised.
You're like, what? So good.
It was so perfect, yeah. Because for me,
like,
because for me, I watch a lot of crime drama. That is so I think I know more about this. But this person did something that made me think that, wow. So I do more of online. Maybe on my WhatsApp, I take the orders, I give them the account to pay, they pay, she packs it, and she sells. So this person was adjusting the product. The product she sells, they're fine.
Yeah.
Our own books, great. But maybe I sent her an order. Okay, this person buys this. Okay, maybe we have a soap and we have a wash, a bar soap and a wash. A bar soap is 5,000. A wash is 10,000. I already sold a wash for 10,000.
Yeah.
She will go to our book and write a soap in place of the order that I took as wash.
Yeah.
Give the person the wash, but write in our own book that it is a soap that was sold.
Whoa.
So the soap is 3,000 naira.
Yeah.
So she keep that soap.
Okay.
You're not getting it. She will put, maybe somebody bought 100,000 naira goods.
Yeah.
I already sold 100,000. She has her book. I sent it to her, pack this order. She will tell me this person bought something else that will be equivalent to that 100,000. So it got to a point, I know some of my customers, I started organically, like she said.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at this book, I'm like, okay, is this order, you sent this order to Bodija? She said, yes. This is Mama. So she said, this woman, she never buy this.
She doesn't buy that.
She doesn't buy this. Why is this woman that will tell me she's spending what's this called? Pension fund.
Yeah.
You are telling me she's buying something of 25,000 naira. No, she didn't buy it. So she will sell that 10,000 naira stuff to that person, but write it in her book as 25,000 naira. So I'm going to the bank. My bank is not correlating to your book. Do you understand? And I'm the one that took this order, so I trust it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I'm the one that sold it now. So it's right. I just overlook it. So for a long time, this was happening until I sat down and I started checking. And she will always tell me, her phone is bad. She did not see the message. We cannot check it. She, no, I just, my phone fell down. So the message, I'm like, this is the message now. This person bought this. Why are you telling me this person bought another thing? So she will keep those things to herself and sell it. And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes customers encourage it. They ask for it. I render services. Customer will come to my establishment for facial or massage. Let's say massage, for instance, pedicure. And they will tell my staff, you can do this thing. You can come to my house and do it. I have friends that will, as your madam is doing it for 20K, you can be doing it for 10K. And I will bring my friends to you.
And will be like 5.
And you'll be like 5. Customer, they know they are, see, sometimes you look at scam, you'll be like, maybe they scam the customer. Sometimes they know they are being scammed. They encourage it. Somebody that is paying, that is buying from Fresh2Go, you already know the accounts you are paying into. And one day the account changed. I go to establishment and you give me an account and I will question you. Why are you giving me account? I went to an hotel in Lagos. I was in Lagos for a seminar and I wanted to pay. And the lady told me that the POS, I was looking at it like this. She said the POS is bad. That I should transfer money. I said it's fine. Give me the account. She gave me the personal account. I'm like, no. I'm not sleeping in this big hotel and you're telling me to pay into personal account. Do you know what she did? Theft is real. She said, okay, when you come back, you make the payment. It's fine. That's fine. She went to go and collect POS outside. So theft is real. You can't outsmart the smart. If you think you got structure, if you think again.
It's your favorite, like your favorite stuff.
Think again. This one. Okay. I came back and she said, the POS is working. And I paid. And the way I got to know that I paid to a wrong account was she didn't give me the key. She did not give me the key. She didn't give me printout. She didn't give me the key. She opened the place for me because it was late at night. She went back and put the key on the rack so that when even the manager comes in the middle of the night,
that room is not taken.
So in the morning, I look for the manager's number. I called him because I run a business. I know how it feels.
Definitely.
I called the manager. I said, people are stealing from you. This is this, they did this, and this. Please look into it. So we should be our brother's keeper. If theft happened,
we need to do another episode on honestly, because this thing is real. This thing is real, honestly.
Some of the time, it's your trusted.
Yes.
They are the ones, because they know they already have a way around it.
So you will not be thinking about it.
Looking for you, God. They didn't supply us, they supplied us. The driver didn't bring it. Maybe he took it.
They will make soap, put your sticker and sell it. Yes. A client, a staff left me, started selling products, putting my sticker on it. I didn't know for a long time until somebody reacted to the product and called me that I got product from your girl. And if I say you didn't buy from me, this person,
and then they show you the
packaging. And they showed me the packaging. I wanted to collapse.
That's crazy.
That is.
They already left me.
That's another level.
So that's why I said theft is real.
I like having from you that we're hearing it because we were just from the outside.
That's our parfait. We can't measure grape. You can't measure coconut. What we can actually use is the cup. So the driver will take you to them. They say, we didn't receive it. They didn't supply it. Something they took out of the head of maybe they took it to Jericho. But the German say maybe they took it to Akobo. Since there's not one store, they'll not go to Aleshiloye. They'll go and buy cup. They'll keep our own cup aside. So they will use the yogurt. It's yogurt that is always having issues. We didn't receive it, we received it. So eventually, okay, driver, please, if you give them yogurt, let them sign
That they collected.
Or make a video.
That they go, they will get extra.
No, you have to.
Structure is
important. Now, my lab, I will tell them how many stuff did you produce. So that is even a product. What of services? You cannot control it.
You can't.
Services, right?
They will go home and do it.
I once went to a spa where the girl that was doing the massage was saying that I can come to your house to do this for you.
Yeah.
She was pitching herself. I was like, wait, did they allow you to do that? Like, do they allow you to tell me this? Because what you're doing is you're taking business away from business.
And the person's paying you
And
salary.
do you understand? They're paying you salary. You're like, and you're already complaining to. And another thing that is, especially in your type of niche, is that you need to train your staffs very well and watch them very well. So, I mean, the girl went on to start telling me some of the bad things that is happening to her. That was the first time I was meeting you. You're already telling me the things that they are doing to you in the business that you don't like, that they are treating you this way.
She's pitching herself.
I'm like, hold on. Like, it's wrong to do this. You're already selling out the business you work with. You're already selling them. You're already like talking bad about them. Yeah. Do you understand? You're already giving them bad marketing on the first day. So how do you want me as a customer who is coming there for the first time to feel?
The business.
This is really incredible, the conversations that we've had. We've been doing this for about an hour plus already. And we have to wrap this conversation up.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, doing business as a woman. I want to look at it from the social constructs. There's always that thing where people always try to do that thing. Oh, you're a woman. So they expect that, you should, that there's a level
to calm down,
and you not do things a certain way, or even the way they receive you as a woman. So how do you make yourself an authority to make sure that nobody is able to say, oh, the work that you do, before they even think about the fact that you're a woman, they don't see that, they're able to see the work that you do very clearly, instead of saying that, oh, as a woman, as we grow, you can be driving on the road, so somebody is telling you, don't breathe, that kind of thing, or talking down on just because you're a woman that is preferring or offering a service. So I like to look on your face. So it means that you have something to say. How do you make yourself an authority? So much so that the focus is on the work that you do and not your gender.
Business shouldn't be gender-based, and nobody can intimidate me. There's no way. And I'm a kind of a woman that I clearly know what I want in life, and I know what I've set my mind to achieve. So you can't just see me. You can't even approach me with those kind of discussion. I don't tolerate it at all. So business is not gender-based. I do what I want, what pleases me. I know what I intend to achieve. I know my vision. So as a woman, there shouldn't be a limit to what a woman can achieve. Yes. So I have my plans mapped out. I do what I love to do. And I'm a woman that I like to dominate. I like to be in charge of whatsoever I am doing.
Be the best.
Yes, be the best.
So just be the best at what you do.
Yeah. I like being the best at what I do, and I will do everything possible within my power to give my business the very best. I tell myself, we're not giving up. And I'm going to do everything to stay afloat and remain relevant in my industry. So, and that's the mindset. So you coming to me to tell me, you collect immediately.
You collect.
So that's it. Somebody that knows what she intends to achieve, and she knows her stand.
So as a woman, you should know what
you
stand
have
for.
a mind of your own. There are some things that should always push you from within as a woman. I'm never giving up. I am going to give my business the very best. I'm going to thrive. I'm going to do very great. All these things should push you. And once you have all of these things at the back of your mind, you see yourself do well,
That's it.
Be on top of your game.
So as a woman, I think we have the best opportunity in business. Do you know why? Business is nurturing, and we are created naturally to be a nurturer. Getting pregnant, giving birth. That is business. Think of an idea, putting it out there.
I love
so
that.
Naturally, we are built like that. So you should not be thinking about it that because I'm a woman, I cannot do business. No, God has actually created you to be a nurturer. So you should be able to do business. So as a woman, don't let anything drag you back. God has given you. Build on it. Nurture. Whatever you're thinking about, that business that is in your head, today, let it be something that What I'm saying should be something that push you. Let it be in the back of your mind that, oh, because she said it, I can do it. Do it. Do it afraid. Do it without no backing. Let it just be your passion, because when the money is not coming, the passion will keep you. So do it. Start today. Okay, I want to start fashion. Start now.
Yeah.
You never know. So you are a natural already. Build on it.
Wow.
Thank you so much. It's been so.
It's been a wonderful morning.
Session.
It's been a wonderful morning. I want to say again, thank you so much for coming out of your busy on a Monday. We're dragged
on a Monday morning.
Monday to come to the studio this morning. I would love to see more of you. We want to see you partner with us here on Blast FM and on the Blast Rise as much as possible. We wish your business the very best in the year. I want to see you do more great things and keep supporting women out there.
Thank you. Happy
International Women's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone who has listened so far. I'm sure you've gotten one or two things from what we've discussed. Again, we would have other sessions where we'll bring these women again. Honestly, bright minds. People think, oh, you come into Ibadan and they're not people, are they smart people? Because I'm telling you, I've seen people that have thought of Ibadan as one village. There's a particular person that called me one time. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they have cars like that. I'm like, who are you?
I'm telling you, they look at Ibadan like they're thinking
village,
way back. Somebody was messaging me from outside Nigeria. Was like, I can't come to Ibadan. People come all the way from Abuja to come and train with me here.
Yeah.
And then she was supposed to come and she was like, is the road good? I cannot spend 4 hours. So I heard it's like 4 or 5 hours. I said, what? Why would you think that? Like, it's just like 1 hour, 30 minutes to Ibadan. Why would you think? So to have you guys speak like this, I mean, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for repping us in this city. Thank you so much for doing amazingly well. This is to much more that will come.
Thank you. Much more. Yes. We're gonna get back to the music.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Honestly, I appreciate you for coming. I just sent you a message. I was like, let me just try. Let me just make it.